Good morning, students. How are you all? Great. This is Khushbu Patel from Saraswati Group of Education welcoming you all in the session of a computer. Now, students, what we have done in the computer? As you all know that we have started with lesson number 2, that is useful features in Word 2016. Right? We have seen many features like how to check spelling and grammar mistake, thesaurus, how to find and replace the words, columns like the way we are reading in the newspaper. Same way now, we are moving to the end of this chapter. The last feature we have to understand, that is header and footer feature. So, I hope you all are having your textbook, right? And open page number 21, this. Right? First we will do it theory. Right? What we have to learn? Header and footer feature. This is the last feature in this chapter. Now what is the meaning of header and footer? Header means heading. Whenever you see any of the book, you will see that on the front page or of the book, it will be having its title. We say it as a heading. When you turn on the page, when you start turning the pages, it will be having a page number at the bottom. You can see over here, right? And sometimes some of the books are also having book name over here or maybe some author's name, right? So what is that? It is actually header and footer in the language of computer. Header means heading and footer means the thing which is appearing at the bottom of the page. So how can we do that? Using a Word. If we are making a Word document which is having more than one page, but heading of all the pages should be the same. Can we do that? Yes, we can do that with the help of a Word. How? See, for that Word is providing us a one feature called header and footer. The header and footer feature allow us to insert text or graphics at the top or bottom of each page in a document. That means we can not only write, but we can also insert a graphic. Graphic means we can also insert pictures, right? Okay, you can see that here page number is written, but around the page number there is also one picture, right? So that can be also done with the help of this feature, right? See, this option is useful for inserting page number, date and time, chapter names, logos, pictures, etc. across all the pages, right? In all the pages we can do that, but we just have to make a change in a one page and that change will appear in all the pages. But how? For that first we need to understand the steps, that how can we enter it, right? So you can see here the first step. Click on either the header or footer option on the insert tab, right? A drop down list of header or footer design will appear as shown in the figure 2.8, right? So first let me open the Word. As you can see that this is the first screen of the Word document. I will choose a blank document over here, right? So what was our first step? See in your textbook. It says that you have to choose either header or footer option on the insert tab. Now see this first line. It is known as a tabs, right? Home, file, insert, design, layout, references, mailing, review and view. So from this all tab we have to take insert tab, right? And where is the header and footer? See, this is the group of pages. This is tables group. This is illustration group. This is add-ins group. Media, which is right now offline just because we require net for it. Internet we require. This is link, comment, and this is the group which we needed. That is header and footer. So what was our first step? Read it. Click on either the header or footer option on the insert tab. a drop down list of header or footer design will appear as shown in the figure. So if I will click on header, slowly, steadily, it will give you a list, right? Different type, that type here, this blank 3 columns, Austin, Band-Aid, that means see, different design of the header is shown over here. You can choose any one, right? Suppose you like the colored one, so you can choose this, right? So here it will appear like this, okay? You can also choose a footer, but footer will come along with the header only, see here, right? So it is appearing. So in a insert tab, we have to choose either header or footer. Now what is the next step? We may choose either of the following options. Blank. This option insert a blank header or footer. An outline of header or footer entry box appears at the top or bottom of the page. We may type information in this entry boxes, right? Now see kids, here I have chosen the colored one. But first let me show you that what is the blank header or footer look like. So I will choose this. You can see here it's a very blank header, right? So type here which is highlighted in a gray color can be changed and can be returned, right? I will give this title, computer. So this is a blank, okay? But other than that, there are certain built-in options. That means they give a certain design, various design. When any of the built-in design option is chosen, placeholders or content controls are present in the header or footer section, right? See, if I will choose something else, right, insert again, then go to the header section, and if I will choose something else, see this one. So here I will give a title, document. Document was the thing which I have changed to computer, right? So this is what? This is the placeholder where you can give a title, and this is the content control. Like this is my subject, and here I want to write standard 6, right? So that way I can change, right? So this is what? Placeholder or content control, which I can change according to my wish. Clear? See, when any of the built-in design options is chosen, placeholder or content controls are present in the header or footer section. They are enclosed in a square brackets. For example, document title and author name, right? You can see here that when I have chosen that, it was written into the square brackets. See, again I will choose something else, right? Here I just want to change it. So this way the title will come into a bracket, right? You can see it is written into bracketing, right? Okay. Click on any of the options explained in a step 2. That means you can choose any, either blank or either placeholder or content control, and type to add the relevant information, right? Here instead of computer I just want to change it, right? And then I will close. So see, I have changed the information. Relevant means proper information you have to give, right? Now after adding header or footer, click on the close header and footer option on the design tab or press the escape key, ESC, right? See, again insert, then title. You will see that it is appearing dark in a color, right? But after writing certain things, right, after writing, जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा, I will close the header and footer, right? So right now it is dark in a color, it appears dark, but as in when I'll close the header or footer, you will see it appears, yes, light in a color, or you can say grey in a color. But for closing the header and footer design, right, here either you can press this close button, or from your keyboard you can also press escape key, right? Okay, fine. Now notice that the header and footer appears in a light grey color at the top and bottom of the page. That we have seen that when we are making any changes, it is dark in a color. But as in when you will press the escape key or you will close the design tab, the header and footer will appear in light grey color. Header will appear on the top of the page and the footer will appear at the bottom of the page. Right? Now see, the last statement is very much important. To edit it, double click anywhere on the header or footer area. Right? Edit means we want to make the change. Right? I have not written here anything, but I want to make a change. So what will I do? I will just do the double click. So this again header and footer area will appear. Right? So this I have written. Right? So these three things I have written. Subject, grade and medium. Right? So that means I have made the changes. So for making changes in the header area or in the footer area, you just have to do double click. So that will appear. And after making the changes, again you have to close this header and footer section. Right? Okay. Now you will see that the heading which we have given, it appears light in a color. I want to do the again changes. Right? Suppose I want to do bold. So for that I have to select the text. Right? Bold. Different in a color. Right? Even the size I want to change. So that also I can do. Right? Here also you can do it individually or you can do it together. Right? You can choose any of the color you want. Okay. So this way you can make the changes. Right? Now if you wish that you are done with the changes, you have completed your changing section. So just close it. You will see that it will appear light in a color. Right? You can see that. Right? So this way you can do double click anywhere on the header or footer area and you can edit the thing. Understood? Right? So this was the simple header and footer. Again I am repeating it quickly that header means heading and footer means the thing which is appear at the bottom of the pages. Right? So how you can open it? First you have to go to the insert tab and from that you can choose header and footer as per your requirement. Right? And you can choose either blank or you can choose the designed one where the placeholders and content controls are also given. You can write many more information in it and then you can go for designing. Right? To add it, you can go to the header or footer area where you can double click anywhere. Right? Or you can go to the design tab and after editing just close the header and footer option. So as in when you will close, you will see that your header and footer is appearing light grey in a color. Right? So this was the first thing. Now one more thing we need to understand, that is, what if I want to add page number I want to add date. Now, as I have told you that you can do editing also. That means page number, then date and time. And yes, you can also even insert a picture. But how? For that, turn the page of your textbook. Come on page number 22. See, we can also create custom header or footer instead of choosing predefined header or footer. That means whatever the designs of header and footer are given in the program, if you don't like that and if you want to design your own, you can do that. But how? For that we need to again follow certain steps. See the first one. Click on the edit header or edit footer option under the header or footer drop down list. Right? Let's go that. See. Again we will go to the insert option, and then in a header you can see here edit header option is given. Right? You can choose that, and even you can go same thing. You can do same thing for the footer also. Edit footer. Okay. So there you will see that your cursor is blinking. Okay. So that way you don't have to use the built-in one, but you have to customize. You have to do your own. Right. See the second one. The outline of header or footer entry box appears at the top and or bottom of the page, right? That means header and footer will appear. See, you can see this outline. This dotted line is known as the outline, right? So that will appear. The design tab under the header and footer tools also appears on the ribbon, right? Design. See, this is design tab and this is the broad area, which is also known as ribbon area, right? So that will appear. Okay, but what type of the changes you can make? See, choose the appropriate option to insert a picture, date and time, page numbers and other content on the design tab. For example, in figure 2.9 shows a footer with date, page number and picture, right? That means whatever you need in your heading and in a footer, bottom of the page, that you can choose. Let's do that. See here, I want page number, right? But where? Top of the page, bottom of the page, right? But bottom of the page which side? Here, 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 or like this. So I will choose that. You will see, right? It will appear over here. Then I can also go for some date and time. Let's go for that first. Date and time. So today's date will appear, right? Today's date will appear. Whatever the format you want to choose, you can choose. Okay. So that I have done. I can also insert pictures, right? Let me show you how. I have a one big picture, right, of a computer. Let me insert it, right? But for that I have to just do the small. Again, very small. You can see that the picture is going very small. Abhi dikh bhi nahi raha, but yes. This I will take behind the text. So I can place it anywhere. Right, so I want to place it over here. So you can see that in a footer section I have added page number, date and a one picture. Right. So now my designing is over. Okay. This designing is over. Fine. So this is my heading. And this is my bottom page. This you can do also in heading. That means if you want to add certain things like date and time, here also I want to add. Okay, picture also you can add, right? If I want to change, I don't want this, you can do that, right? So there are certain ways where you can customize your header and footer, right? We'll enter this. Okay, then pictures, I want pictures on both sides, right? So I again, this big picture I will do the controlling over and will make it small, right? So this way you can add a picture anywhere in your document, right? And you can place it. Fine. So my designing is done. So this is my first page, right? You can see how many pages you have done will be shown over here. This is my first page. Now second page, if I will add, you can see this is my which page? Here, second page, right? So whatever the changes I have done in the first page will appear automatically in the second page also, right? I don't have to go again and again to the insert option. See, this is second page, this is my third page started, right? You will see that your second page is written automatically and even third page is written, right? So this way you can design the header and footer section. Clear? So this was the last feature which we need to understand in this chapter. I hope you have understood till here. So if you have a computer or a laptop at your home, please do the practice of it. I am ending my session over here. With this video, you will get a one worksheet. You can take a print of that worksheet or you can also write only answers in your classwork, right? You will read the topic which we have covered today and for any query, you will go through this video again, right? So here the chapter is over. Fine. We are going to meet in the next session with new chapter. Okay. So till that time, right now I am taking your leave. Goodbye and stay safe.